is Pride Month, and while Denver expects nearly 500,000 people to attend this year's 50th annual Pride festivities, there's a lesser-known LGBTQ event in Denver celebrating its 41st year this summer.
The Colorado Gay Rodeo Association presents the Rocky Mountain Regional Rodeo at the Event Center at the National Western in mid-July. Denver 7's Sam MacArthur met one of the cowboys training for that.
That cowboy opened up about his sexuality, coming out and finally finding his place in the world.
Yeah, good, thanks. Keep going, keep going.
Speed, balance,
Left, good, good, good.
precision.
Yeah, there's some energy.
A few skills needed to master the art of riding.
You did so good.
Cade Hiller and his compadre Pongo have been training for the Rocky Mountain Regional Rodeo coming up in July.
We just competed in our first Gymkhana 3 or 4 weeks ago. We got 2 blue ribbons, 2 red ribbons, reserve high point overall, so second place overall for the Gymkhana.
For Cade, finding his footing as a cowboy has been a lifelong struggle.
Growing up a gay kid in rural America, I never pictured that the Western lifestyle would be something that if I came out of the closet would be something that's a part of my life. I had a girlfriend for 4 years, thought that if I just tried to live the straight life, that would be what was easiest for me.
Then, in 2016, he made a life-changing decision.
The night of the 2016 election was the first time that I came out. I still had the girlfriend at the time, but I was so emotionally overcome by what everybody was seeing, you know, and the pain that people felt that other people were not seeing, that I came out to my mom for the first time that night on the phone.
His relationship with his mom has now hit its stride. And 3 years ago, Cade found another support group, the Colorado Gay Rodeo Association.
Sorry, I'm getting in my head now.
And friends like Jordan Roberts.
Not many people would put rodeo and gay together, but I think that's what gay people have been doing all their lives. They've been showing up and supporting each other and invoking a sense of community. And why not do that at a rodeo?
And realizing it's not worth it to live for other people, you know. Good boy.
Cade was able to find his community.
Good boy. Look, 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 look.
And encourages young people struggling with their own sexuality to saddle up.
I think it's our generation's turn to give back. Let's see us younger folks come out. Let's join this association and let's see this Colorado Gay Rodeo Association celebrate the 100th Rocky Mountain Regional Rodeo in 60 years.
Free from judgment and fear, galloping into a new world, a new life, and a new commitment to his true passion, competing as a cowboy.
There's something about being on the back of a horse that, like the emotional connection that you don't get from anything else in life, that's special, I think.
A life of purpose.
What do you think, Pongo? You want to go ride?
And a clear commitment to his craft.
I know, there's cute boys there, but we're going this way.
Encouraging others
Listen to those grunts.
to just be themselves.
If it feels tough right now just because of who you are or because of who other people make you think you can't be, that's not the real reality of the world we live in today. There's a large group of people that will support you for being you.
Sam James.
Here we go. Good boy. Outside, outside, outside. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Now we look and we stick. On the outside. Woo!
Denver 7.
Country music artist Dixon Dallas is headlining opening night of the Rocky Mountain Regional Rodeo on Friday, July 12th, followed by rodeo events that Saturday and Sunday. And we have a link to buy tickets on denver7.com.